Sandra Gay. I am the Assistive Technology Case Manager here at the Caregiver Resource Center at MAC Incorporated.
And I'm Katie Clouderbach, the Environmental Home Case Manager at MAC Incorporated here in the Caregiver Resource Center as well.
Hi, thanks for joining us. You know, we've talked a lot about different things for the home, plates, utensils.
Safety, do it yourself.
Exactly. But let's talk about recreation because
people still like to have fun
and socialization is so important. That's why Connections is so very popular here at MAC. It's very important for socializations, and seniors like to still do things too. Sometimes it's just a little more difficult, and we have some alternatives to maybe make that a little easier. What do you have, Katie?
So first we have what we call our jumbo cards. So these are kind of similar, but I'll get to them in a second. So these are just, people like to play bridge, any card game, war, and they're just...
Rummy.
They're large print. So anybody has a visual impairment, they can see them, good visual.
They're easier to hold since they're large too.
Yes, definitely.
A lot easier. Plus, there's a card holder.
Which is simpler, and you can put them right there if you don't need to hold them, but this is also a card holder.
Mm-hmm.
So these are also our jumbo cards, but they're just a little bit smaller if you can hold them a little bit easier.
I like these.
But they're still large print, which
Very
I like.
nice.
I like. And then if you kind of can't hold them all in your hand, arthritis,
This is nice.
desensitization, it is a card holder. And you can just put them like kind of in front of you. If you are playing rummy or something, or poker, you can hold them right in front of you and you can visualize them and you don't have to hold them in your hand, which is kind of cool.
That's very nice. And this even would be good for, like, you have a small son, for him, trying to teach him playing cards. I mean,
he loves these, I'll tell you.
So there's some really cool things, and it's nice to have fun, and we can still do that. And what do you have there?
This is a typical calculator, but it has a little bit of uniqueness to it. It is a talking calculator. So anybody, because these can be very hard to see, the little small numbers.
Yes.
Even for me. So it is talking calculator. So if you have any visual impairment, it speaks to you. Anything you want to enter in?
Plus
and then you just
5,
do
2 equals 794.
any
Very
addition,
nice.
bills, anything you want to just use a calculator for. It talks to you and it allows you to kind of manage your finances independently and not really need too much help.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about the flipper. Think about your remote at home. How many buttons does your remote have?
Way too many nowadays.
Well, and that's just it. You know, and you talk technology, and automatically a lot of seniors go, oh no, I can't do that. This flipper, especially if you have someone set it up for you, it's got the additional buttons down here for setup. But once it is set up, because it's a universal type remote, can be used with any TV, you slide that shut, then you've got your on-off button, your channel buttons, and your volume buttons.
Simplified.
And that's it. It's much simpler, much easier to use, easier to see, and it's just nice. You even have a little mute button over here. So will it work on you? I don't think it will. Okay. One of my other favorite things to do is gardening. I love to get out and play in the garden. I have bad knees, so getting down and bending is a little more difficult, but there are actually some really cool gardening tools that I'm getting all tangled up here. They're long, so even if I were in a wheelchair, I could still, if I can get out to the garden, I can get out and still work in my garden. Is that not cool?
That is really cool.
And I got to tell you, they're pretty neat. Tomatoes are my favorite things to grow.
I like them.
And you know, you can still dig the hole and plant your tomatoes. Yeah, you'd still need somebody to probably help you actually put it in the ground, but you can still get out and work your garden and feel like you're actually out there growing.
I know so many seniors who still like to do that.
Well, and a lot of us, that's how we grew up, because I'm a senior now. That's how we grew up. We grew up growing our own food.
Maintaining a garden. And
absolutely. And this one is pretty neat. And
what's that used for?
It's for like pulling up dandelions.
Oh, pull up weeds.
You push it over top of your dandelion and turn and twist it and pick it up.
Pulls
and
it
then
out.
That's going to push it out.
Oh, wow.
So there are even adaptive gardening tools as well. some people may not find gardening recreational or leisure. For me, I do.
Yeah, I do too.
So, but there's just a few ideas to help keep you active and socialized.
I like it. We'll see you next week.